Carl, now what do you got for us?
Okay, the second one is, it's actually from an area of mixology called molecular mixology.
Molecular mixology. Say that 3 times. After one of those.
Molecular mixology is very akin to its counterpart, which is molecular gastronomy, which is where we take food and we break it down and deconstruct it and play with it and give it in different forms. We just do the same thing with beverage.
Okay.
You can do anything under the molecular umbrella that you're altering. If you infuse a vodka, that's molecular. If you gel or you're able to freeze and present it that way.
Okay.
What I'm doing is going to actually, it's called a candy apple martini, and I'm going to do a very interesting presentation with it.
Okay.
And you're actually, it's almost like a chemical reaction to create the cocktail.
Oh, fun.
So, first thing I want to do is prepare my glass.
Okay.
Now, in the glass already, I have on the bottom, that's a Cinnamon Fire Jolly Rancher.
Okay.
Okay. Now, on top of that, everyone's favorite Hershey Park treat, cotton candy.
He's got cotton candy.
And we're just going to fill the glass with cotton candy. Now,
where do you come up with these things?
I do a lot.
You do this in your kitchen and mess it up every day? And
no, it's called work. I built my own little laboratory.
We want to come to work with you.
But I do a tremendous amount of research, not only through the trade publications, but also online. There's a lot of things online, and basically what I do is I see what other people are doing and take that as an inspiration and see where I can take it. Absolutely. As anyone tells you, beverage is just like food. The minute you find something you like, you change one ingredient or one proportion, you own that recipe.
You're right. You're right.
So, and I have found with this that the blue cotton candy actually works the best.
Okay.
So that's why I picked out the blue.
That's crazy.
So whenever you make this, you just, there's your glass. Now your Jolly Rancher's kind of hidden, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
Next, we're going to make what's called an apple martini. Now that's just a combination, sorry, need to get a little ice. Just a combination of plain vodka and apple schnapps.
Okay.
Now,
sounds good already.
What I've done is I've sort of reversed this. Traditionally, when you make an apple martini, it's 2 ounces of vodka to 1 ounce of apple schnapps.
Okay.
This one, because I want more of almost a candy apple or almost apple cider taste,
Okay.
I want a little more of the apple pucker than the vodka because of the apple flavor. Because I need that sort of punch of apple because it's going to go in here, and obviously we've got a lot of cotton candy in there. So again, with our jigger, 1 ounce of the vodka. Then with our Gipe apple pucker, 2 ounces. And this is nice because it's a beautiful green color.
Right.
There we go. Again, put on our top.
Can't wait to see how this
Then our
turns
tap.
out.
Then give it the shake. Again, a lot of contact. You want that ice, that metal touching. You want your liquor getting cold. Now, this is all set to go. We're ready to go. And we just pour in our martini.
And you can see the...
So not only did that melt before our eyes, it still has a Jolly Rancher on the bottom. Now what's happening with the Jolly Rancher is, as the longer it sits in there, it's letting go or starting to melt. So now it's actually self-infusing the cinnamon into it.
Okay.
So you've got a very sweet apple drink because cotton candy is all sugar, and you're good to go.
Ready?
And the longer you let it set, the more cinnamon you'll get.
I don't think I could let that sit very long. Probably wouldn't get any cinnamon. That's delicious. Oh.
Again, and very simple to do, and face it, if you're doing this at home, what would your guests do if you put that in front of them and just melted that cotton candy in front of their eyes?
Yeah.
Now this one is the only time I'll tell you not to chill your martini glass because even if you had it in a refrigerator, it still gets condensation. So when you put the cotton candy, it'll start to melt as soon as it hits the surface. So this is the one I always tell everybody, play it safe, do not chill it. Make sure it's dry so your cotton candy doesn't start to dissolve before you do the big ta-da.
But you're right, that would flip a lot of people out. What are you doing? Why
Exactly.
are you putting cotton candy in that? That's awesome, and that just tastes, both of them, to die for.
Now I want you to picture yourself the next time you're at Hershey Park. It's the end of the day, you've had a great time, you're going home, that cart goes by with the cotton candy, your first thought is, oh, if I only had some apple schnapps and some vodka.
I love it.
You're never going to look at cotton candy the same ever again after today.
BYOC.